To the Batmobile. Let's go.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
What's up? Welcome back. Basement Boy Banter, episode 84. Thor, Brian. It's daylight, so either hell is frozen over or the end is nigh. Either way, not looking good. And we're taping. I meant the sun is out when we're taping. That's what I meant. I don't think that came out like it did in my head.
No, see, it makes sense because you don't usually see the sun in general. So.
That's true. That's true. I'm more of a nocturnal, person. It's all right. Nothing wrong with that. You are who you are. Contrary to the petition floating around the internet, I will not shave my mustache. And I don't care how much some people hate it. It's fine.
You just got to ignore those haters, man.
Oh, yeah. They're just mad they can't grow a sweet lip caterpillar like I can. How you doing?
I got the same hate.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you can at least grow a full beard. Some people like, grow the goatee. I'm like, goatees are for douchebags. Just kidding. I had one of those before. Then they're like, grow a full beard. And I'm like, I can't because I don't grow hair on the side of my face. So it's the mustache or nothing. So everyone's like, well, nothing. And I'm like, well, fuck you. No, the mustache is amazing. So, like I said, regardless of what people say, doing me. Based on my banner episode 84, like I said earlier, we talk about nerd stuff on a semi-regular basis. I'm comfortable with that.
Usually in the dark.
Usually in the dark. Usually like midnight or later. That's when we're taping and we're like half asleep. And it's amazing, though. It's probably better quality. Maybe. Awake me might be too much. I thought about that. Like, because the coffee me from the other episode, I was like, whoa, you need to calm down, boy.
You need to calm down, boy.
You need to calm fuck down here. All right, but so let's jump right in. Enough of our nonsense. Or my nonsense, and to be more precise. Oh, yes, the pop collection has gotten larger. Thanks for noticing. Rick and Morty had a little 50-minute short, little tie-in.
52nd?
What did I say?
Minute?
Same difference.
Yeah.
They had a little short tie-in with Alien Covenant, which comes out next week. I'm very excited to go see, by the way, regardless as to what some reviews have said.
The reviews have been rough on it?
Not great. Not awful. Actually, you know what was funny? That King Arthur movie is very well reviewed for the most part by a lot of people I respect, and I'm kind of mad I didn't go see it this weekend. But
really?
I didn't go see any movies. It was Mother's Day. That's why we're doing this on a Monday afternoon and not a Sunday night. It had nothing to do with us sitting playing BioShock, the collection, for like 3 hours yesterday. Nothing at all. Nothing.
No, it's because basement boys have moms.
We do. We do. We usually still live with them. Right, Mom? Just kidding. I have my own place.
Shut up, Mom. You're embarrassing me on the internet.
I should have my mom on an episode. That'd be amazing. Replace you with Jean for an episode. Whew.
Did you just call your mom by her first name?
I did. Million views. So yeah, with Mother's Day, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward. Now we're here. Monday. We're getting ready to watch Raw. Just watched Dragon Ball Super. Rick and Morty. We were talking about the tie-in, right? Is that where this all started? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the tie-in. Let's wrap this all back around. It was funny. It was really funny. A facehugger jumped on Rick and died to toxicity because Rick is toxic.
Too much drugs and alcohol.
Which was amazing. And, the only time you can be thankful that someone drinks their drugs and alcohol. Which then Rick's like, you don't drink drugs. That was amazing. But watch that. Check it out. It's on the intro webs. You can find it. It's a series of tubes, from what I hear. Things pop up. It's good. It's good. Big fan of that intro web. It's hot in here. What else? We didn't watch the Gifted trailer.
We did
before we started.
Did you?
Oh yeah, I watched it.
Okay. What do you think?
But we didn't start. We didn't watch it together.
Whatever. But we'll shoot from the hip.
I only watched it once, and I'm super unfamiliar with all the characters in it. But it's completely tied into the X-Men universe. They mention like the Brotherhood. They mention the X-Men. They say they don't know if they're around. It's kind of about a family where one of the daughters is a mutant, but nobody knows it. And then the other son, who's getting bullied, becomes a mutant, but their father works for like a mutant catching agency. Yeah, I know. It was cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm digging it. It's on
Sounds
Fox.
pretty good.
It's going to be on regular Fox. So, I mean, we'll see. It's a network show tied to comic book stuff, so chances are me and Brian won't watch it.
Sounds pretty good though.
It does. It had some good shots in it. It had some good. I liked what I was seeing. I wish we would have watched it again. I wish I would remember to show you before we started the show. But that's what happens in the afternoon. You know, you're moving fast. You're still awake. You're not thinking slow and steady. It's just quick. That's why we get 55-minute things and stuff like that. I'm telling you, gotta slow the brain down.
I think you need to speed the brain up.
No. My mouth moves faster than my brain can think.
Right.
So
that means you need to speed the brain up to catch up.
The words come out without, there's no checks and balances. Like open mouth and then, vomit words. It's pretty good. It's good. It's a good way to live. But the Gifted trailer, that's out there. It's a very slow news week. This is going to be kind of a short episode, at least for us, compared to last week's episode too. That went a little long. I blame Brian. What else? Oh, so let's get to the most pointless piece of news we have on our slate.
Oh, yeah.
The Diane Lane. Diane Lane was in an interview, asked about if she can give spoilers on Justice League, if Justice League will be better than Avengers, and some other part to the question. And she said, no, and sorry to disappoint, or something like that. But then she put out a statement saying that what she meant was that she couldn't give any spoilers and she wasn't going to comment on a movie she hasn't seen, Avengers. She's never seen Avengers. I find that highly actually likely when I think about it, to be honest. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's really a lot of nothing. I don't understand why people got all mad. DC fanboys went crazy. And I love DC. I mean, my name's Thor, but I'm more of a DC fan. So I got Surf's Up Joker on this side today, and all the Marvel guys on his side with Spike Spiegel. It had nothing to do with the new R2. All the Star Wars guys together. But yeah, so pointless. Absolutely pointless. Really, I mean, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
She doesn't even know if it's going to be better than Avengers. That movie's not fucking final cut. It's probably not in its final cut. So how the fuck would she know if it's going to be better than Avengers? So when people heard that, instantly, and then ran with it, and a bunch of big time sites ran with it. And it's just, I understand when there's nothing going on, you got to have something. You got to have content.
Well, and that's going to be catchy.
Unlike us when there ain't shit happening and we just don't do shit. If there ain't shit to do, we just don't do shit. We just play champions and watch wrestling.
We usually don't make clickbait videos.
No, we don't make clickbait videos at all. We don't put clickbait in our titles. Nothing.
But that's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Girl who is in Justice League says it's not going to be as good as Avengers.
Well, and the title was top actress, top star in Justice League says movie's not as good as Avengers. Then you click on it as Diane Lane, who everyone's like, who's Diane Lane? If you don't know and you're watching this video, that's Martha Kent. So Superman's mom. Exactly, right? That's what we both
Top
said.
star.
Most
important role.
It was literally Ben Affleck said Justice League's going to be shit. That's like how, that was pretty much how it was portrayed. Whatever. I get why they do that. They need, whatever. It is what it is.
They need the clicks.
They do. We don't give a shit about clicks. We do this for the love of the, I don't know.
Bringing you the real news. Giving you the truth.
Yeah, we're not fake news. Definitely. No. Trump wouldn't call us fake news. If Trump watched our show,
which I
highly actually recommend Trump watching our show or starting to watch our show. Actually, I'm going to tag POTUS in this. Secret Service.
Oh, Lord.
A whole bunch of stuff. See if we can't get ourselves under investigation at minimum.
Oh, my goodness.
Or at least get ourselves on and popping. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, so
just get a Secret Service message. They're like, "Dude, we love your show.
Remove that tag or face penalties." And I'm like, well,
they probably get tagged all the time, yo.
Yeah, probably. They could probably give a shit less, and they'd watch it and be like, "Yeah, those two fucking harmless." Although they see the mustache and they'd be like, "He should be a top advisor in the White House."
We need to check his computer for child porn. Please send the scanners out.
This is a problem. You're not the first person to make the pedophile joke.
Everyone does with mustaches.
And this is my problem with this. What did the mustache do to get tied in? How many pedophiles have mustaches? Probably not as many that don't. Probably most pedophiles don't have mustaches. Did one pedophile have a mustache? And then they said
because
all pedophiles are mustache people?
I'm gonna lay some truth on you here.
Okay, lay it on.
People associate mustaches with gay people.
See, I have always associated the mustache with Tom Selleck, Smokey and the Bandit. I'm old though.
That's fair, but it's You know, it's
Yeah.
just, you
The
know, it's
poor
not
mustache.
it's not a very progressive statement.
No, the poor mustache. I know every time someone calls me, oh, when you get that pedophile stash, I'm like, that's just mean. Like, mustaches don't deserve the hate.
They don't.
You know?
Mustaches have,
Especially not to be lumped in with pedophiles.
they've added a lot to this community.
Mustaches, where would we be without mustaches?
Seriously.
Where? Where would we be without mustaches? You ask yourself that. Wyatt Earp, would he have won the OK Corral without his mustache? Probably not.
No.
All other dudes through time who had epic mustaches, would they have done all the great things that they did without their mustaches? Probably not.
No.
So I say to you, no more people with awesome mustaches being called pedophiles. For the love of
Hashtag
God.
all facial hair matters.
No, God, don't do that. No, I don't want that. I don't want them problems. Forget what the fuck he just said. No.
Says the guy who was tagging. Is
Respect
like, we
the
should
stash.
we should
POTUS
tag.
and Secret Service.
Yeah, we
That's
should
way
tag Secret
different.
Service.
Yeah, you want to take Black Lives Matter or All Lives Matter and get us in a world of trouble we don't need to have no place in? Like, we're not doing that. Trust me, good thing I do the fucking tagging around here. This video's gotten off track. Let's pull it back on track with a Deadpool cartoon. Mm-hmm. That sounds amazing. It does to me too. FXX, which I think used to just be called FX, if I wasn't mistaken, or that is their secondary channel.
Probably a secondary channel.
Okay, so FXX is doing a Deadpool cartoon. So it's going to be mature, like, you know, Always Sunny, a lot of their shows. It's going to be run by Donald Glover. I think he's going to be executive producer on it. Atlanta, Childish Gambino, he goes by. He's a rapper. He's won a ton of stuff. But yeah, I'm cool with this. I'm super pumped. Let's go. I didn't even know they were doing this. And I'm like, yeah. Once I heard it, I was like, this makes sense. This makes complete sense. Like an adult cartoon on a network that's not Disney XD or Cartoon Network. Like, no offense to them. I love Rebels. I love, you know, Dragon Ball Super, Samurai Jack, all that stuff. But Rick and Morty. But I'm just saying, this will be something different that we haven't had in a while. And I'm excited for it. I miss the days like the R-rated Spawn cartoon on HBO and like, you know, just all that goodness that we used to get that we just don't get anymore. We get them a little bit in the DC animated movies, but they've gotten to the point where they're almost trying too hard to make them edgy. Like when Batman boned Batgirl on top of that building, I pretty much was out at that point.
Yeah.
I didn't buy Killing Joke because of like I never bought it. It's one of the only it's one of the I don't own I think 5 DC animated movies that they've made, and that's one of the 5. Actually, surprisingly, 2 of them are Batman movies: Batman Year One and Batman Killing Joke. The other is Wonder Woman, Superman Doomsday, and Justice League New Frontier, or the one where it's like a throwback like style of animation.
Oh, okay.
Those are the only 5 I don't have. Other than that, outside of that, I have every DC movie they ever made, at least the animated ones. Most of the live action ones too, to be frank. But Deadpool cartoon, you're good.
I am good.
You're good on that. WWE, we got TakeOver coming up this week, Chicago. Mm-hmm. We got Payback coming up on Sunday. Yeah, Payback's on Sunday.
Payback?
Yeah, the next pay-per-view.
It's Backlash.
What did I say?
Payback.
What was that, the last pay-per-view? That was the last pay-per-view. Okay, so the next Backlash, Shinsuke, Dolph Ziggler, Shinsuke Nakamura. If you're a wrestling fan, you got to be Little Chub. Honestly, if they put him on the game this week for the Backlash thing and he's on the game, I'm spending every dollar I have to try to get him. Not
Holy
real money
Lord.
dollar, not real money dollar, fake in-game dollars. I want to clarify, I'm not that person.
He's talking champions.
Yeah, I'm WWE champions. But yeah, if they put him on there, I'm going for it. I don't even care what they make him. I'm going for it. I don't even care if I need it. I'm going for it.
He's just like, don't care.
Shinsuke.
He'd be a striker probably, huh? Strong style?
Yeah, strong style. He'd have to be a striker. Yeah. Maybe a trickster. I don't know. Flair, he's got a lot of personality.
That's true, but
He's definitely not an acrobat.
I think it's
Okay,
more about
we can't do this. Powerhouse maybe. Last thing, Dragon Ball Super.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
go. Filler episode. Goku arrives at Beerus' planet with Whis after a needing to pee in space segment that was very funny. Whis introduces Vegeta to Goku. Not introduces, but tells him that they're training together. Vegeta's obviously thrilled by that news, which wink, wink, though he's not. I don't know. I need to clarify that for anybody.
I don't think
Whatever.
you did.
So then their training was like picking up heavy things and changing Beerus' sheets. It was awesome. It was like super good training. It was Goku got his new outfit, so now that explains why they're both in new outfits. Best part of this episode ending, and not because it was over, but because they ended it legitimately the beginning of Resurrection F.
Sort of
with a twist. Okay, so it was Resurrection F, like the exact same opening,
right?
Until they're on the ship, and then all of a sudden, Frieza's guys on the ship get blown off by Lord whatever his name was, and Champa, and his person,
Whisa's sister,
Vaseline Oil. I think that was her name. I think it was Vaseline. It wasn't Vaseline. But yeah, so that was, and then it ended, and then I was like, I screamed and threw something, and Brian's like, "We got another episode, don't we?" And I'm like, "You're an idiot because we watched 2 last week." So,
can you believe the abuse they suffer from this guy?
Oh, you have no. You know what? They see nothing
he gave
about
me
who abuses who.
A real serious mustache lashing. Kind of like tongue lashing, but mustache.
I know. I got that. I got
I figured I'd explain my joke because you did it earlier.
No, jokes are funnier when they're explained. I've always heard that. Every comedian.
Yeah,
every comedian will tell you a joke is funnier when it's explained. With that's it. Fuck it. Episode 84 in the books. We're gonna go play some more BioShock, and then it's Raw, and we'll be back. Wrestling videos. Who doesn't love those? Until the next time, share, subscribe, like. I think I said those in the wrong order. Like, share, subscribe. It doesn't matter. Share, subscribe, like. Yeah, it really doesn't fucking matter. Just do some of it. I mean, we really appreciate it. Brian will give you a handy. Just kidding.
Whoa. Whoa.
I don't know anymore. If you like what you just saw, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like our videos, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and like our Facebook page.